Hello, I'm RprSonic, lewd game enthusiast and closeted homosexual. Today, I'm taking a dive into Hentai Writer's Mega Man-styled sci-fi platformer, Future Fragments. Long ago, there were 5 kingdoms, each of them vying to become the strongest in the land. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. So basically, the Spell Kingdom isn't doing so hot in the war, and then all their warriors die.
The end.
Then a traveling sorcerer helps the kingdom by defeating all their attackers with his magical powers, and the citizens beg him to help them win the war, and bring Spell Kingdom back to its former glory. So he agrees and trains the citizens his magical abilities. The king picks out some citizens who have a natural affinity for his magic, and they receive special training to become part of his elite forces. Flash forward to 5 years later, the Spell Kingdom is finally starting to shape up again, but still struggling, so they recruited 2 new mages to their elite forces, and we're finally introduced to our main girls. Talia, a blue-haired by-the-book long-range specialist, and Faye, a hot-headed, arrogant redhead who likes to get up close and personal. But the citizens just thought the king was just being horny on main, and they started to lose faith. Until these girls completely destroyed the enemy forces on their first day out on the field. So next time, if people are just thinking that you're a horny bastard, just say, hey, it's all part of my plan. But after that, the king foresaw that the other kingdoms were planning to pull a shithead move and team up against them. Thinking all hope was lost, the king desperately searched for something to help win the oncoming invasion. And he found it! The king found a weapon in the year 3000 AD that could overpower any challenger, ensuring that the kingdom would be safe forever. The catch is, the weapon is fragmented into several pieces across the future, and somebody needs to gather them all. So he sends Talia and Faye to go gather them and bring them back. But what he didn't know is that both of them had their own intentions for finding the fragments. Faye wants to use the weapon to take over the world, and Talia wants to destroy the weapon outright, fearing the worst. Okay, that was a lot of lore, but we can finally get into the game. Now we're greeted with the person helping us on our little adventure.
Hi, and welcome to the improved public electric level demo for Future Fragments.
This is Vi. We don't know a lot about her past, but in the full game we'll have known about her for 2 whole levels up to this point. Her personality towards Talia feels motherly to me for some reason. I don't know, but I find it kind of adorable.
Fine, fine. Good luck, sweetie, and goodbye for now. Alright, thanks again, Vi. Anytime, Dolly. I should warn you, it's a really long tutorial. It'll probably take you 20 to 30 minutes to go through, but it'll cover everything.
A 30-minute tutorial? Are you crazy? I'm not doing that.
And with that, away you go!
Alright, let's go!
Hey, since you skipped the tutorial, I just wanted to make sure you...
Maria!
So our main objective in this demo is to shut down 6 large devices and defeat the boss. We have a selection of 6 paths to go through, along with some enemies too. They'll attack you, and if they hit you enough, they'll stun you. Now you can mash out of these using X, or you can wait for them to walk towards you, which will trigger a sex scene. If you're on a lower difficulty, then you can control when you want to speed up or finish. But if your health drops completely all the way to 0, then you're treated to a completely different sex animation, and after that you can view a voice game over CG of the enemy you died to. Now, being a target is fun, but there's more to this game than just that. In each room you'll meet different people to either help or turn down, and some are pretty important for lore or other things.
So, you ready to tell us about where Sieber's supposedly at? And who's your friend over there?
Ah! Help me, you idiot!
I'll ignore that insult, but what the heck is he doing to you?
I'm blind! He's trying to destroy me so I can't tell you about Sieber!
Look, as much as this might look like it, or as much as it might feel like it to this jumper bot, I'm not destroying it. I'm breaking down a security system so I can delete some information from it.
Destroying what information? You wouldn't be trying to get rid of Sieber's whereabouts, would you?
Come on, Vi. Do you really think I'd try to do that? I know you've probably got no idea who I am, but I'm one of yours.
You're a rebel, then?
Well,
Quick, soldier, what's your tag and rank?
I don't have one. You know undercover agents get their identity wiped.
A likely story. We know were members who've used that excuse before.
Come on, he's just buying time so he can erase all the information from my memory banks about Sieber. You gotta let this guy wipe me clean.
I'd better make a choice, and fast, before this gets even more out of control.
Shit, I don't know. This one?
I'm sorry, but Vi seems really set on finding out this information about Sieber, and I owe her one. I can't risk anything happening to it, and you're a threat to that, so so you're gone.
Talia, you have to realize that this jumper bot is...
That was close. Good thing you trusted me, or else all of this info on Seba would be lost forever.
On the topic of Sieber then, are you gonna let us know what happened to him?
Oh, sure. I'm really stressed out from all this, though, so can I just meet up with you later in another room? I'd rather talk about it after a little rest.
I picked the wrong one, didn't I?
That would have sounded fine to me, but unfortunately for you, we've got a little problem. See, thanks to your friend there shutting down your security systems, I was able to get free access to your memory banks.
Yeah, about that.
There's no data about Sieber on your hard drive.
No, you got it all wrong.
No, you've wronged me. You didn't like being trapped in that quarantine cell, right? Then you're gonna love this. My God, Vi! What did you do to him? I walled off his brain so that he can't access any part of his body anymore. And then I severed his link to the worm server so no one will know he's here. I'll come by a bit later in person to teleport him off to one of my warehouses. Given his current power supply, and that I've reduced his energy needs to the absolute minimum, he should last about 500 years before shutting off.
I'm both scared and aroused right now. So I found a secret area, and I'm guessing that this is one of the fragments. They look like Batman's gloves from Arkham Origins.
Okay, so that's the first fragment for the factory. Still creeps me out when I pick up these things. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, apparently this whole place is powered by milk. From women. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. After shutting down the verse vat, I go to the next area where I come across this vent in the wall.
I'm feeling a lot of energy coming from that grate. Could there be a fragment there? Seems like an odd place for a fragment to be in, but hey, no harm in looking. Let's see here.
Damn, she thick.
There's something glowing way in the back there. Just about got it. Yep, that was definitely a fragment. And if something as valuable as that was back there, then there might even be more good stuff if I keep searching, right? Alright, let's look around a bit. Yeah, not finding anything else all that great. Should probably be on my way. Well then. I'm stuck! Okay, just relax. You can get out of this.
Well, ain't this just a son of a bitch? Oh, shit.
Dude, is this some sort of new grader from the female factory? Did they just misplace it down here? No way. Bro, check your ID scanner. That's Talia, the chick that's been running around tearing up the place.
Why does this one guard sound like Roger Craig Smith?
Oh man, that was crazy!
Bro, she said she's stuck in there. She's asking for help.
Didn't you see? I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with like some kind of wild energy.
You gotta
be first.
Hey, Vi, you saw all that, didn't you?
I only caught the tail end of it, but I think I know what you want me to do. Please. Grand sent far, far away for your pleasure. Thanks, Vi.
Yes, no one must live to tell the tale of Talia getting plowed by Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
The hell?
Hey, hold on. Before you keep going, Squirt, I found one of the fragments. Now, I've been thinking about how bad our, work relationship is, and as a sign of good faith, I'm happy to give you the fragment I found.
Does this bitch think I'm stupid?
As much as you and I may not get along, I'm a woman of my word, and I owe you one for earlier from that sex machine stuff. So, I'm gonna be upfront with you. I don't have a fragment. In fact, I don't have any fragments.
Okay, after all the paths are done, I made it to the final boss area, and it's a giant supercomputer. He's pretty tough, but nothing I can't handle. But if you lose to him, you can have an interactable scene with it and a game over CG.
point about contacting Vi. Vi! If you can hear me, help!
And that was Future Fragments. Pretty fun as a Mega Man inspired game and really impressive in the loot department. Something that I do have small complaints about is that some of the scenes aren't really mixed well with the audio and music, and it gives me PTSD of Sonic Adventure 2. You can fix these scenes in the settings though, so I'll give it a pass. All in all, it's a fun story-based hentai game that anyone can pick up and play and enjoy their time with it. There's a bunch of lewd scenes in this demo alone too, and I will definitely be looking forward to the full release later this year. My final score for this game is a 9 out of 10. That's all for this time. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more lewd fun. Good night!